Let's talk about shift and unshift in JavaScript. So it is almost similar to the stack operation push and pop, but instead of having an operation at the end of the array, it performs the operation at the starting of the array. So generally we do push and pop at the end of the array to remove an element or maybe to add an element. But here we are removing an element from the start or adding an element in the start. Let's see with an example here how this works. So let's say we are having an array here which is holding three elements in it: 101, 102, 103. So if I perform the shift operation here, so what will happen? The first element 101 will get removed and the complete array position, all other element will be shifted so that the array will start from 102. So not only removing operation is happening, it is also happening a shift operation in which all the elements are getting shifted by one position forward. Now let's do one more time the shift operation. So now the 102 will get removed and the remaining elements of the array will come forward. And now in our array, only one element is remaining, that is 103. In the similar way, if I do the unshift operation, so unshift operation, it means we want to add something and shift all the elements, be it forward. Let's say, for example, I'm unshifting 104 here. So firstly, the space will get created at the starting of the array and all the elements will get pushed. So let's see, it's 104. Let's try to do unshift for 105. So what will happen? Again, the complete array will be moved to the right hand side and one space will be created at the start of your array. And there the 105 will be added like this. So this is how the shift and unshift works in terms of the array, which is doing the operation at the starting of the array. There might be a specific requirement in your program when you need to perform this kind of operations, which is exactly reverse operation of the stack. Stack performs this at the end of the array and shift unshift is doing at the start of the array. Let's also try to write some example for the same. So as we have mentioned in the example, we are having a simple array here, and let me just perform a shift operation here. So the shift operation, it's clearly mentioning also here, removes the first element of an array and returns it. And if the array is empty, undefined is returned and array is not modified. So if I do this shift operation here, then log, let's see. So the first element got removed. Which was the first element here? The 101. Let's try to perform the shift operation one more time. And let me just console here the original array as well. Now understand it step by step. So the 101 is get removed, then 102 is getting removed, and finally we are remaining with only 103 here. Let's try to work around the unshift one. So in unshift, let's say I want to add 104 in the starting of my array. Okay, so let's see. So now I'm adding 104 in the starting of the array. Again, let's try to do one more unshift with 105. And you can see the 105 is again getting appended at the start of our array. So this is how the unshift works. Now let's understand what is the return type and what are the inputs that shift and unshift can have. So let's first observe the shift operation here. So it's clearly returning the element which we are removing. So here what I can write here, I can say log removed. So now I can see which element got removed when I'm performing a shift operation, because the shift operation returns the deleted element. So here we can see the firstly 101 got removed here and the result is this one. And then 102 got removed and the result is only the 103 is remaining inside our array. In the similar fashion, if you just hover your cursor on unshift, we can see it accepts the list of parameters, list of numbers, and it also returns the new length of your array. So if you just see at this 104 when we are doing an unshift operation, so before this 10, let me just comment out this for better understanding. So here line number 8, let's see what's the position of our array 108. Okay, we are just having one element inside our array. So when we are doing an unshift operation of 104, it is getting added in the start of our array. And this particular method will return the new length of your array. So let's also console it to better understand new length. Let's see. Yes, now we can see here that we added a new element with unshift. The length of the new array is 2 now, and this is what the return type of unshift. Along with this 104, I can also make comma separated 105, 106 and more. It means we can give multiple parameters over here. Let's see how it works. So if you're giving the multiple parameter, it is getting added at the start of the array in this way. Generally, this mechanism is also used the shift and the unshift operation when you want to specifically keep removing the elements from the start of the array, or maybe at the end of the array, or maybe keep adding the elements at the start of the array. Let's try to write some for loop statement here, which will be keep removing the elements from the start of the array. So for example, in this case, we are having this elements, right? Three elements in our array. So I want to write some logic and get all the elements one by one right from the starting, and I want to keep emptying my array. So what I will do, I'll just write a looping statement here, and I'll say a temp variable I'll create here. And in this particular temp variable, I'll say here, for example, array dot shift. So first shifting I'm doing outside here, and this particular temp variable I'm using it here because I want to keep doing this operation repeatedly till the time my shift operation will returns undefined in our case. And now what we will do here, we'll say remove item, remove item. Okay. And again, we want to remove one more item by using a shift operation like this. So what exactly we are doing here? First of all, the first shift operation will remove 101, and we are coming inside a loop statement. We are printing 101 on the screen. Then again, we are doing unshift. This time the 102 will come up. And next time 102 is getting printed. Then 103 is getting shifted out. Then 103 is getting printed. Then there will be nothing inside our array. And that time, if I perform this shift operation, I'll get undefined and this loop will get terminated. Let's see now. So we are getting 101, 103, 102 and 103, and after this our loop is getting terminated. You want to see what are all the elements we are getting inside this temp variable. So that is interesting in this case to see. So at the end you can see we are getting undefined because uh, when I'm removing my last element and after that I'm trying to again remove one more element from an empty array, so it will give you undefined, and that is what being mentioned in the documentation also here. Removes the first element from an array and returns it, and if the array is empty, it returns undefined. So this is how the shift and unshift work in detail, and it can help us in many operations in JavaScript.